Hey everybody, today I'm going to be doing a tour review on Bandai Gorosaurus. This review is long overdue. This is probably one of my favorite Godzilla, well, definitely one of my favorite Godzilla figures, definitely in my top 2, and probably my favorite Godzilla monster of all time. I mean, really all this is just a basic T-Rex, but in my opinion it's just so much more than that, just so much cooler. That's just my opinion. I know probably some of you guys like him too. I know he's very expensive, probably one of the most rare Godzilla figures as well. Kamacuras, in my opinion, is probably the rarest. But some can disagree with Biollante, but I'm just going on a rant, so let's get back to the tour review. So first we'll start off with articulation. So, very stiff points of articulation because this is a hard vinyl figure, as you can see. So, his head really barely moves. That's because I mean it probably will move more, but I really do not want to scuff it, so I'm not gonna do that. His arms go about to there, so basically to his leg. Same with the other one, which I'm not gonna do, and his leg goes pretty much just wobbles, but I mean, I guess if you want to get him into a kangaroo kick or whatever, I guess you technically could. Which, that's basically all you're going to do for that, and maybe just have him in like a slouch pose like that. But I keep mine just like this. It's regular, because I really don't want to scuff this guy up. And then his tail moves, but all the points are stiff. But there are 6 points of articulation, which is pretty decent for a hard vinyl. I don't have any problems with the articulation, but that's just because I really don't do poses, I guess, with these, because you really can't. SH Monster Arts figures, I'm really happy they got this out. I'm looking forward to getting more of those. My birthday's coming up, so once I get my money or gifts, I'm going to hopefully get some of those. So now we'll go into sizing. So the first person I'm going to size it with is Bullmark Gorosaurus. So as you can see, Bullmark Gorosaurus is taller, but that's because Gorosaurus is slanted over a little bit. So about right there. They're about the same size, if you won't fall over. So they're about the same size. And then lengthwise, Bandai Gorosaurus is definitely longer. So next, we'll do Bandai King Kong from King Kong Escape, so this works perfectly. So as you can see, this clearly is not the right sizing. King Kong should be bigger than Gorosaurus because he kind of had him in like a headlock type of thing during the movie, during their fight. So this definitely is a good sizing. I'm pretty sure the bigger Bandai figure that they make is probably really good scaled with this because it is in the 8-inch. But this one, or no, this isn't Bandai, I'm sorry. What am I thinking? This is, what is it? I can't think of it. If you think of it, put it in the comments below. Sorry guys, I don't know what it is. I know it's like the KK one. I don't know. They cut it off. Oh, Raymundo. There it is. Raymundo King Kong. So, as you can see, Gorosaurus is clearly longer. Sorry for that, guys. Next, I'm going to size him with Bandai Godzilla 1968. So as you can see, Gorosaurus is taller than Godzilla 1968, which is not movie accurate. Lengthwise, do that. Gorosaurus is longer by about an inch. And then my last figure that I'm sizing with, and probably the best, is surprisingly Bandai Creations 1968 Godzilla. So as you can see, Godzilla's a little bit taller than him, which is, I was in the movie, and he's kind of slunched over. So as you can see, that's pretty much him standing, how bigger he is. So now we'll do length And Gorosaurus is a little bit longer than Godzilla. So now, last but not least, we'll go into detail. So as you can see on this figure, there's just great detail. Now you can actually see it in the light a little bit better. You can see all the scales, just everything on this figure. Really nice. Look at how much just effort went in this. All the carving of all the little scales. These go all the way down to the very end of his tail. All the way up to the very tip of his nose. So you can imagine how many scales are on this figure. Then you got this like lighter bluish color. It's kind of more greenish. Then it goes into this like navy green type of mixture. And then on his stomach there's like a goldish silver, which is really nice. And then it's on a little bit on the palms of his hands. And that's the same color as his toenails and fingernails. And then his mouth and head are just really nicely sculpted. You can see his nose. His eyes are nice, big. They got the, looks like a yellowish white with a black pupil. And you can see his little ears, which are just fantastic. I love that. I mean, that's just so stupid and so little. But that's, in my opinion, what makes the head of this figure. Because without it, it's just a regular T-Rex. Gorosaurus. T-Rex. Gorosaurus. That's just my opinion, but I don't know. I might be just crazy, but that's my opinion. So you can see the tongue even has detail on it. You can see all the little rivets and stuff in there, all the little dents and just everything. There's a little bit of red shading on the top of his mouth from the tongue, but still, look how small that is in such a little area that you would expect that. But still, just so nicely done. Back, all of his little scales or spines or spikes. And on his tail, you could have that great scale look to it. It's a fantastic figure. So, one of my favorite figures, I definitely recommend this. This guy is a little bit more expensive than the other guys. Pretty much, I got mine for 60 bucks. I think 80 with shipping, which is a steal. I've seen them go on eBay for as much as 150 bucks. I wouldn't pay that much for him. I'd go 80 bucks at the most. But if you really want this guy, which I did, I was happy I got him for 80. But if you're willing, he's definitely worth 100 bucks. But I got lucky. So, thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, do whatever. Thanks for watching.